So we're rushing and we're running a little bit late, but I'm just going to pick up Robbie just now, bring him to the gym. Today is pause deadlifts. Never actually filmed today's workout ever. It's always been a Saturday and I've just never filmed it because don't even know why, just never ever filmed it. This is the first day we are working on pause deadlifts and front squats, and it's a really enjoyable workout. And pause deadlifts is actually one of the probably main contributing factors as to why I feel my deadlifts are going so well. I feel that pausing it just off of the ground is really kind of giving me a kind of sense of control over the movement that I've never really had before. But I'm going to stop talking as we're running a little bit late and I need to get them. Easily my biggest downfall is patience. I've got absolutely none of it. See, waiting on people or anything drives me absolutely crazy. Oh, wish he'd hurry up. Before starting this current cycle that I'm running, pause deadlifts had never been a variation of a deadlift that I'd ever done before. I had just simply never programmed it in. However, from receiving my program from Ben, he had pause deadlifts in every single Saturday, and I quite honestly feel that after 5 weeks of doing them, I feel that it is very possibly one of the best, if not the best deadlift variation you can do to improve your competition deadlift. And obviously, simply doing your competition deadlift, practicing that movement, it is going to be the best thing to improve your deadlift. But with regards to variations of the deadlift, I really feel that pause deadlifts is one of the hardest variations you can do, but also feel it is one of the most beneficial variations. And the reason for this is that one of the most mechanically disadvantaged positions you're in is just off of the floor. That is one of the hardest positions. And what this is doing is this is making you pause a relatively heavy weight in that exact position, maintain your stability, maintain your correct positioning, and then re-accelerate from that position. And by doing so, it really reinforces a strong, stable starting position, especially with me being a conventional puller and the way I tend to pull. From starting, I tend to pull myself out of position. So I set myself, I brace myself, and then I try and pull the bar as aggressively and powerfully and as explosively as possible. And sometimes by doing so, I pull myself out of position and I lose my stability and my starting position, which then can lead to missing reps in the future. But with pause deadlifts, what they are doing is they are re-ingraining a solid, stable starting position and making you hold that starting position, because if you cannot physically hold that starting position and a stable, then you're not going to be able to complete the movement. And even with here, from watching back, I feel that I need to pause the movement a little bit longer, and that's one of the main benefits of filming, is that you can watch yourself and see what you're doing good and see what you're not. And quite frankly, I feel that I wasn't pausing them long enough, but I honestly feel that they're one of the most main contributing factors as to why I feel my deadlifts are going so well and are so strong at the moment. And if you are not programming them in, or your coach isn't programming them in, then simply trying to add them in is going to be quite beneficial towards you. And then after that, I was to do 5 sets of 3 on deadlifts, and then I was to do 4 sets of 4 on front squats. Here is 130 kilos on the front squats, and again, the one of my biggest downfalls is my upper back is weak. It lacks a lot of strength, and front squats, by me being a rounded back conventional puller and being a low bar squatter, I tend to almost work around that issue. I tend to work around the issue of having a weak upper back and still getting away with it while lifting moderately heavy weights. But with these front squats, that puts it right on blast, right on show, and just really it nails me, and it is extremely difficult. But my upper back is definitely getting stronger. The biggest problem with my front squats is that my legs really don't suffer. They don't struggle at all with the movement, but my upper back really lets me down, and it is a big weakness, but it is strongly getting better. And I really feel that from these pause deadlifts and front squats that Ben's got me doing, it's really reinforcing and correcting a lot of issues that I've created over my powerlifting years, and it is going to lead to me being an overall much better powerlifter. And one of the other main things is that we are doing a lot more direct core work, and I feel that my actual core itself is just much stronger, and it's really showing on my deadlifts and my squats. I'm feeling so much more stable. I'm feeling stronger on my low bar squats. I'm able to hold a much more upright position on that as well, and on my deadlifts I'm able to maintain my back position and maintain a stable, solid back position throughout the whole movement, and I'm accelerating from a rounded back posture to a straight posture. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you next time.